Hello, friends. Welcome back. I'm so happy to see you again today. Today you're to bring your favorite stuffy to class. I have my favorite stuffy hiding somewhere in my classroom space. I brought Pete the cat. Look around and see if you can find Pete. Where is he? I see him. He's hiding behind my Easter books. Here he is. I hope you have your favorite stuffy. You can put your favorite stuffy in your lap, or you can just set your favorite stuffy on the floor. Every day when you come to class, I'm going to hide Pete, and I want you to see if you can find him. Today, Pete would like to sit behind the Easter books. And if you can see, I think he'd really like to sit behind that book, because it's his book, Pete the Cat, Big Easter Adventure. I'm hoping we'll be able to read that maybe today or in our next lesson. First, we're going to start with our letter of the week. I want you to look around the wall, and I bet you can already guess the letter of the week. If you said E, you are correct. There are E's everywhere. Uppercase E, lowercase e, uppercase E, lowercase e. What kind of E is that? Lowercase e, uppercase E, lowercase e, uppercase E, lowercase e. And I even look over here and I see a big uppercase E right here by my side. It says exit, exit, exit. Exit means it's the way out. Here's my door. This is my exit. We're lucky. I thought one of my dogs was waiting out there. He wasn't. He must be in the house, because at my house today, it's sprinkling a little bit. So he must be inside the main house, all cozy on his dog bed. I brought this friend today. Boop, 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 boop. This is Eddie the Eagle. And he has an uppercase E on his chest and a lowercase e. And he wanted to tell me something. Yes, Eddie? Oh. He said E is very special because E is a vowel. And if you remember, vowels make two sounds. Like we did A said A and A. We did I said I and I. E is going to say E, like eagle. And E is going to say like elephant. That's why you also see a lot of elephants on my wall. I should put Eddie on this hand because I need this other hand to point with. There's an elephant. There's an elephant. There's an elephant. There's an elephant. There are elephants everywhere because they make the sound eh. This is the sign language for E. Take one hand and you kind of squeeze all your fingers in like eh. Try that. Fingers out. Squeeze them all down. Eh. Good job. I'm going to use my sound box today. Sorry, Eddie, I've got to put you in my Easter basket. And I'm going to pull out my sound box. And I put in the letter E. If you have your box at home, make sure you have E in the sound box. Okay, I'm going to turn mine on. And I'm going to press it. And E is going to make two sounds. So let's listen the first time.
E says E, and E says every letter makes a sound. E says E, and
I heard two sounds. E and F, because it's a vowel. So we're going to sing the long sound first, E, and then the short sound second, F.
E, engine.
Oh,
This bus has a noisy engine.
I forget that this sound box gives me a sentence. Did you hear the word? Engine. This bus has a noisy engine. Okay, now let's sing.
E
E says E, and E says eh. Every letter makes a sound. E says E and eh. You hear it, you feel it, and you hear it in the back of your throat. Eh, eh. Let's listen to the sentence. I forgot it does that.
E. Engine. This bus has a noisy engine.
What was the eh word? Not Easter. Not elephant. Oh, you're right. Engine. This bus has a noisy engine. Good job. So our letter this week is E, and it's going to make two sounds. E and eh. Very good. Awesome, friends. Now, I want to move on to our calendar. We are in our new month, April. And we're going to find out what the date is today. And do you remember what the date means? The number. Okay, I'm going to get out my pointer and we're going to start counting here with the number 1. I want you to count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are right. Here is our number 6. And on some of my cards I have umbrellas, and on some of my cards I have raindrops. Today we're going to look at the pictures and say the pictures, and we're going to say the pattern. So let's start here. Umbrella, rain. Umbrella, rain. Umbrella, rain. What would be tomorrow? Umbrella, rain. Umbrella, rain. Umbrella, rain. Umbrella. You're right. That is called the pattern. Everybody stand up. You can hold your stuffy or put your stuffy on the floor, and we are going to sing the days of the week. Oh, I think I'll hold Pete today. Pete, would you like to do the days of the week? He does. Okay. I'm going to hold him like this so I can clap. Or you can even make your stuffy clap. Ready? Days of the week. 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 Pete's going to help me. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 Thank you. Now, meteorologists, take your stuffy. Look out the window or look out your door. And I want you to find out what the weather is. Remember, meteorologists tell us the weather. Today at my house, it is not stormy, but do you remember what I said earlier? It's raining at my house today. I'm going to set you down, Mr. Pete. Let's find the rainy card. This is stormy, so that would be lightning and thunder in the sky. Snowy? No, I don't see white flakes falling out of the sky, and my ground is not covered with white snow. Windy, I'm looking outside. No, you know what? My trees aren't blowing. The leaves aren't blowing. They're still, so there must not be wind. Ah, do you see that card? Rainy. That is the card I'm putting in for the weather today. Today is rainy. And today is Monday, April 6th. And the weather is rainy. Awesome. Okay, friends. What I would like us to do is focus now on our craft for the day. So your parents can print these templates to help you do this craft at home. I'm going to show you, and then you can do it yourself after the lesson. The first thing I did is I took a piece of paper. It does not matter what color you used. What color paper did I use today? Blue. And I outlined an animal here that starts with the letter E. Can you think of what animal this is? Elephant. That makes the short sound. So what I'm going to do, let me grab my tape, and we will tape them up on the wall. Got my handy dandy tape. We're going to tape up our elephant so you can see me do the project. It's going to be different than this elephant. It's going to turn out more like this elephant. Can you see something missing from my elephant? He has his ears, he has his trunk, he has his feet, and his little teeny elephant tail. What is this one missing that that one has, besides a hat? An eye. And you're looking from the elephant from the side, so you only see one eye. When we look at the front, then we see two eyes. So I'm going to get out my glue. And I have my googly eye. Remember, if you don't have googly eyes, that's okay. You can draw with a pen or a crayon or a pencil or a marker. I'm going to put a dot of glue on my googly eye. And I'm going to push it on and I'm going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, your parents can help you by tracing the letter of the week on paper so you can cut it out. Uppercase E, lowercase e. Remember, when you hold your scissors, your thumbs stay up. I'm going to hold my scissors. I'm going to hold my paper. I'm going to get those chicken wings down, and I'm going to cut. Open, shut, up, up, up. Shut, move my scissors up, up, up. Shut, move them up. And here comes the part where we get chicken wings. Do I lift? Or do I turn the paper? Turn the paper. There's my trash, and I will throw that away later. It's not my mom and my dad's job to clean up. It's my job. And I'm staying on the lines. I'm not going to get chicken wings. I turn the paper, and it's free. Uppercase E. If E goes this way, I have to put the glue on the back. Dot, dot, not a lot, or lines. Let's see. Today, I think I'll do little skinny lines. And I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to glue it on. And if it touches my elephant, that is just fine. And now I'm missing its friend, its partner. Lowercase e. You might want to have a parent help you cut that hole out. That was a little tricky. Turning the paper, especially with curvy letters. Otherwise, my hand is going to get all crazy. Paper. Turn the paper. Turn the paper. There we go. E is going to go this way. So I have to turn it over and put the glue on the back. Dot, dot, not a lot, or little skinny lines. Little skinny lines. And I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to push it on and glue it down. I would like to add some details to my elephant. I'm going to get out a green marker, and I know elephants like to eat grass. So I'm going to take my green marker. And right here at the bottom, I'm going to draw some grass for my elephant. Then what I would like you to do, this was hard at my house, but I found it. I found gray crayon, and then this one is like a multicolored crayon. It's black and gray. I want you to use your fine motor skills. That means your ability to stay in the lines. And after your eye dries, I want you to see if you can color in your whole elephant. No scribble scrabble. You're staying in the lines. For time's sake, I'm just going to do a little, but I want you to take your time. You have a lot of time. Up and down, up and down, up and down, and color in your entire elephant. I think you can do that. After, you have some number practice today. Today, we are learning how to write the number 6 and the number 7. This is our poem for 6. We start at the top. And you can do this right now with me if you want. If you're still standing, you can stand up. If you were sitting, you can stand back up or sit down at your choice. Start at the top, make a curve, then make a loop. There are no tricks to make a 6. So on your paper, you will have your print. You should have that from last week. If not, I'll include it this week. We are going to get our marker. If you have it in a plastic sleeve, that's best because you can do it over and over. And I noticed that my marker starts with E, expo. I'm going to start at the top, make a curve, and then a loop. There are no tricks to make a 6. Make sure you shut your 6 on the other side. And let's count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you notice, I like to touch them one at a time, so I'm not going too fast or too slow. Our next number is 7. We start at the top and we go this way, across the sky and down from heaven. That is how you make a 7. So later on your paper, you're going to make a 7. Across the sky and down from heaven. That is how we make a 7. And mine got a little off, so I might even erase it and try it again. I'm going to try to stay on the line. Across the sky, down from heaven. That is how you make a 7. And if you notice, you do have to go a little bit diagonal on a 7, not straight down. We want that little diagonal line. And then count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 5 plus 2 equals 7. Here we had 5 plus 1 equals 6. Fantastic, friends. You did a wonderful job today. I hope I get to see you tomorrow. Bye.